Hi guys, look what I spotted. Well, that's not strictly true. Nanny spotted these and pointed them out to me. I don't think they're going to be any use to me whatsoever, but they're clearly the disposable tanks from vapes. So the only thing is if they've actually got magnets in them or anything, because they haven't got the batteries would be in the other part of the vape. And that one's leaking. There. Okay, will anything come apart? I expect these bits will pop out. I think I can put them in. Let's have a look. I've no doubt if you actually have the original, you get the instructions that tell you how to do it. Okay, so that's one module coming out, or it will do. I'm a little bit more brutal with it. So that's your tank of liquid, lemon and lime, that one. That bag's got a hole in the bottom. There we go. That'll do. That was that end, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Lemon and lime. No magnets there. That's just a metal cover and silicon seal in there. So is there anything in here that's worth having? I doubt it. I should think the heater elements will be in there. I should think, yeah, that's the wick just there. Let's go in a bit closer. You might be able to see it's leaking a bit as I push it. So that's the wick that sucks the liquid out of the tank into there. I think those holes there are probably where the connectors go in to make battery contact with the heater element, which will be in there. And yeah, this looks like it's going to come apart. A bit of leverage under there, perhaps. Got no name on it, so I don't know what brand of... Oh, say that. Hayati there. So that was the mouthpiece. Another silicon seal. So no doubt down in there will be the heater elements. I'm going to have to wash my hands, aren't I? That was neat. Flicked it straight in there. Is there anything on there we want to see? No, that's just more of the wick element stuff. Oh, there, now we can see the heater elements. Or at least we can see the wires on the end of the heater elements. So the rest of the vape will have a couple of pins going down through those holes, or 4 pins, because there's 4 holes, the outer ones we're talking about. Middle one's for the air to go through, the outer 2 are for the contacts, brass pins to go through, and they will make contact with these wires here. I really don't want to pull this out, but I suppose I'll have to just for the sake of the tear down, because we're going to start getting liquid on our fingers. There's the heater element, or at least it's in between those metal, in that metal tube there. It'll be wrapped around that. See the wires going up into it. All right, gonna have to wash my hands. No two ways about it, is there? No, doesn't want to come out easily. We can see the element in there. I'm destroying it as I'm poking around in this wick. Right, there's our heater element. Oh, focus, please. Yeah, there we are. There's the heater element. Okay, nothing there that I want to salvage. So you've got a wick there, which will link to that wick there. That's all how all your liquid gets out of the tanks, through that wick, into the heater element. And this will be similar. So we've got a tank there. Okay. Again, 2 holes there for the contacts to go through to make contact with the heater element. Oh, we're dripping as well. Does this have a name on it? Cherry Cola. 2 milliliters. Did that have a name on it? I didn't notice a name on it. No. We've got the chamber, the fuel chamber, the vape liquid chamber is the outer area there. Then you've got a clear tube on the inside. There's your wick, I think. Yeah, that's your wick bringing the liquid up. Or is that a wick? Looks like they both might all be wicks. Yeah, there's wicks in there as well, which go into those tubes there. Is this going to come apart? That's going to need a little bit more force. That's a rubbery seal. That will come apart eventually. There we go. Right, okay. Another silicone seal. So the heater's got to be up in the middle of there somewhere. Don't seem to be able to get any more progress here. Okay, that was a plastic cover. Another silicone seal. There's our heater element, or at least it'll be on the end of that. I'm going to have to pull that stuff out. I can see the heater element in that metal tube up in there. This is pretty robust construction. A bit stronger than usual. No, that doesn't want to come apart easily. No, that's not coming apart easily. Let's try crushing it. It looks like I've managed to convince it wants to come apart. So this is all a bit of a waste of time because I want either the electronics or the magnets, and this is not the right part. This is the disposable tank with the heater element in it. Okay, another bit of plastic. What have we got left? I'm amazed at this. This is very robust. No, that doesn't want to come apart. Even when I'm being fairly... No, this end is sealed in well. We'll adjust it. There we go. Right, shot right over... Oh, you can't see it. It's gone over to the other side of the room. But now we can see our heater element leads, wires. I expect that'll push up out of the way now, will it? There we go. Heater element in there. There's the two wires. Into that little bit of that pad. Well, that bit was quite a surprise. That is very solidly built. and does not want to come apart. No. Not that there's any advantage in getting it apart, it'd just be interesting to see. It looks like we've got an inner tube with the wick type material, and that looks like that'll be air can go in that way, or liquid, depending on which way it's flowing, then goes into there. You can actually see daylight through that wicky bit. Which is between the outer tube and the inner tube. But that doesn't want to come apart. Okay. So we've still got the inner tube and the outer tube. But now it's coming out. Right. Well, there we go. Fully disassembled for what it's worth. That'll all go in the bin, and I'll go and wash my hands. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.